What's going on, everybody? Blue Legacy here, aka Taino Warrior, and I'm actually going to be doing something a little different today, and that is I'm going to be reviewing the Switch. And the reason why is because my girlfriend actually brought me up to this point. She was like, "Oh, you should review the Switch," and I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Okay." So I mean, I'll go ahead, I'll try it, and then I went ahead and I put a voting poll up on Twitter, and I actually, I asked, I just got a Switch last weekend. Would you all be down for a video of me reviewing the Switch? And everybody that voted, I got 11 votes on it. Oh wow, so much, right? 11 votes. All 11 votes were actually voted yeah. So I actually put like hell yeah. So this is, if you guys can see, this is my Twitter page. Go follow your boy Blue Legacy. So as you can see, is where I post like new videos, do crazy stuff. Oh my guys, look at that. Explains a lot. Oh, a million, that's crazy. So yeah, as you can see, this is where I post all my videos. So if you want, go follow there. Let's make it 50 guys, heck yeah. So yeah, you see I put the voting poll here, hell yeah, or not 16 gameplay. And all 11 people voted yes. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm actually recording on my iPad, iPad Pro, might as well go into that. It's actually, I like it a lot, so if you're into it, I definitely would get it with the Apple Pencil. Super dope. Use it for school. But yeah, anyways, I'm doing it on the iPad, and this brings me back because I actually used to have a channel that had like a solid 2.5 subscribers, and I actually used to do Pokemon openings here, and that's where I actually got all the figures you see in the back. I just did that just to make a little setting here, rather than it just be bland, but I actually have had these for a while. Latios, I have Latias, I don't know, Mega Latias, I don't know which one it is, but it's the Mega Evolution. I have it over there, and I have a friend that goes, he plays with it. So anyway, that's beside the point. We're here for the Switch, and we're getting into it. So, as you all know, this is the Nintendo Switch. Okay, I gotta get lined up. Nintendo Switch. Hi, everybody. Hello. Okay, so basically, you see all my textbooks. Oh, man. Yep, you can tell I do a lot of videos. All right. So the Nintendo Switch is a great console. I bought it brand new. Hold on, let me kind of I feel like, there we go. It's kind of where I'm at. I bought it a couple weeks ago, and I'm actually really loving it a lot. I was just from the PS4. I was kind of like, you know what? I'm getting tired of Call of Duty. I want to get something different. And I was like, you know what? I think the Switch will be perfect because it's different. It's not your typical everyday shooter game, or you can get. I know Splatoon is like a first person shooter type of thing. But I was like, I want to get away from that. I want to go back into the Nintendo universe of Mario and Super Smash, which Ultimate just came out today. I'm not getting it yet, but I actually just got the bundle for the Mario Party and Joy-Con bundle, which is $100. I just got it, which is insane. You're basically saving $30. So anyways, this is the Switch. For those of you guys who don't know, which I'm pretty sure you do, but this is the actual Switch console, which is the it's like a little tablet. It's actually touchscreen too, which is pretty cool. Let me get it on. It's on sleep mode, so let me get it out real quick. So as you can see, it's touchscreen, which I like that a lot. Like for example, like if you have Game Boy or something, or DS, it's not touchscreen. Well, I guess the DS is, but not fully functional like this one. So I love this a lot. It's super clean. I love the way it looks. And when you get the bundle, you get this Nintendo like a package, I guess you can say. Here it says the Nintendo Switch Entertainment System, which has like the old games on it. I play Mario Party 3, not Mario Party. I play Super Mario Bros. 3 a lot, and I have a lot of fun with it. So I'm really liking it. I love the design of this. I love how they went with it, and I love the Joy-Cons. These are the two Joy-Cons. I love the colors. I think it's so interesting how you can take this on the go or you can play. This is the Joy-Con here. This is like their neon blue is what they call it. A lot of people, you basically have two controllers here, which I really like about it. And you typically, if you use these as a controller, you play with it sideways like this. And I love the color on it. I like the quality's not bad. The only problem I really have with it is if you see the blue kind of like, you see it kind of moves. I don't know if you can really see that, but maybe I'm just being a little nitpicky. But it's not bad. I like both. I love this system. So far, it's so good. The battery life is not the best when you're playing a handheld game. I was playing Mario Kart a couple days ago. When I woke up, I had my coffee, because coffee's life, and oh shit. But you better see me break this on here. I gotta get a new one. So I was playing Mario Kart 8 for quite a while. I was playing it for about 3 hours before it lost all its battery. But then again, it was around like 85% when that happened. But so it would have, if I would have been 100, it would have probably lasted me another half hour. I looked it up, and that's actually the time frame it is for if you go fully charged on the Switch. It's about 3 hours and 30 minutes. They say it kind of depends, the resolution, the graphics that the game is running. Like on a game like Mario Kart 8 or Zelda Breath of the Wild, it takes a lot more to run, so therefore it has a shorter, runtime, like full runtime. So that's what I looked it up, but I think the max is 6 hours. So I'm pretty sure if I play like a Super Mario Bros. 3, it would probably run a little bit longer. So what else can I review? It's my first time doing a review video. Let's see. These are your Joy-Cons, as I said that already. This is the neon red, neon red, neon blue. And as you can see, if you press the button in the back, you press that, you slide them out. And I really like how you don't have to, you get your little kickstand. I know this has been a problem for a lot of people. That I've heard a lot of things, and I've read a lot saying that this kickstand, that's like the one big nitpick that a lot of people have with the Switch, is this kickstand. As you can see, you have one little piece of plastic, supporting a whole system. Not a whole system, but like a tablet. So it's not bad. I wish they would have done a little bit better. I think they could have gone a little bit more with that. Maybe put a second one here, like on the other side, just to kind of stabilize it. Because I feel like it's all, you're getting a lot on one side, and this side's kind of, not really supported as well. But other than that, I think it's pretty cool. I like that they added a kickstand. Realizing that people, can play, without having to have it attached to the console. They can play, like, for example, me and my family are gonna go on a plane ride next week, and I'm taking it so me and my brother can play on the Switch, and it's cool because we can lean it back like this instead of having to lay it flat on the little table that you get in front of you and trying to like look over it. So I like that idea a lot. They really took into consideration that people could play like that. One really cool feature I like about it is the different ways you can play. You can play, with it attached to the console, as you guys saw before. You can play like this, one hand, or you can play two, or you can play with the controller they gave you. They kind of give you like an Xbox, PlayStation style controller, where you have like the handles here, and then you just go ahead and attach them. And what's cool about this is a charging mechanism as well. So you're not only playing as like with more of a controller feel, you also get the charge effect too with this, which I think is really smart, very a nice detail they added. If that's a detail, I don't know, but yeah, I like this a lot. I like the way it feels great. It feels like an actual controller when you're playing. This is if I play by myself. Like if I play Mario Kart on my own, then I always use this mechanism if I'm playing with the TV. Sometimes I just play with the, as like a tablet where I have them on the side. But I like this a lot. I love how they did this. Because it adds a different feel to the game, and rather than playing it sideways like this, just on one controller. Because it does feel small, but I like it. I like playing on like, something small like that. It feels, it's cool feeling. It's cool. Nice concept, and I like that. I like that idea that you basically get two controllers in one with buying the system all together. So I like this a lot. Like I said, it feels really cool. It looks cool. I like how it's like flat like that, and like a square, flat. So it looks really nice. I like how they did that, and you can charge it. Next, I guess I could talk about is the dock. This is obviously where the Nintendo Switch goes, right in there. As you can see, the little pieces right there. There's two. See those two bumps there? That's where the Switch. That's where it stays in place. That's where it holds the Switch in place. I like this. It feels, it's not bad. It's just a dock. It's just a place to hold the Switch when you're playing through console. It's a way for the cables that they gave you to attach to this, so and then you know the console goes here, so that way it runs through the TV and you can play it on the big screen. So I like this a lot. I love, like, that's the best thing about the Switch, right? I mean, that you could play it on the TV or you can bring it on the go. I mean, that's so awesome. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the first time that you have like an actual console that can do both. You can take it, you know, on the go if you want. You know, if you're going to your to your grandparents' house or something, you don't want to take the whole Switch, or you're going on a plane ride, you can play on the actual console itself, but in a portable mode. And you can also have the system mode where you plug it to the dock and it becomes like an actual console, you know, where you play on screen, like as a PlayStation, Xbox, etc. So I think that's probably the coolest detail, or the coolest feature about the Nintendo Switch, that you can do both like that. It just takes gaming to a whole nother level, because, you know, I can play, you know, an actual game, a game like Zelda Breath of the Wild with great graphics and so many things you can do, and you can actually take it with you on the go and continue your progress. So I think that is awesome. I like how small they made it. I also really like this, believe it or not. I'm a person that I like to see neat things. So this is like the flap and that covers the cables when you plug them in here. You have your AC adapter, your USB, and then HDMI out. So they gave you an HDMI cable. That's where you plug the HDMI, and then you connect it to the TV. Blah blah blah. And this is what you use. This is the part where the charger plugs into, right? So you plug it into an outlet, and then the end of the cable, you put it in here, and that's what gives it the power that it needs to run on the TV, and it's what you charge with the Switch, which is right here. So I think it is so awesome how you can do both like that. I like how they did this. They added a flap, right? Because you plug it here, and then out runs the cable through here, as you can see, right? You have your plug. You close this, and the cable runs through here. So it looks good, because when you turn it around, it keeps everything really clean. And then it allows your cables, not be pinched, and it runs, and you can run it out and make it all look clean and organized. So I think that is a great detail. I don't know. I like, it'd be nice to see that on systems and things like that. Like like when you're playing Xbox or PS4, everything's just plugged out in the back, and so if if something lands in it or something, it's, you can mess it up, even though, how often are you going to put something behind the TV that it's going to land there? But I still like that idea a lot. So, yeah, I like that so much. I'm trying to think of something else to say about it. As you can see, I didn't really prepare for what I was going to say. I just kind of went into it. So I really like the Switch. I think it's great. I'm going to be getting more games. This is Pokemon Eevee. I just flipped the cover inside out. This is what the actual game looks like. This is what the actual cover art is. But then I noticed when I opened it, I saw this on the backside, and this is the map of the actual I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's there's Hoenn, and then there's another region, but this is the map of the region that you're in, and I thought that was I thought it was so dope. You see everything. It even shows you where the Pokemon are. All right, there you have a Nidorino, Rattata, Beedrill, Ivysaur, or Venusaur, and I really like how they did that. So I switched it out because I thought it looked super dope, and it looks different, So yeah, I love the Switch. I've been playing Mario Kart a lot. My brother's been playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee a lot more than I have. I actually haven't played it at all, to be honest with you, which is kind of crazy because I used to love the Pokemon games like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I had Emerald, and I loved it a lot. So yeah, it's just like the Wii. Obviously, it's Nintendo, because if you go here, system settings, you can actually see that you have, I passed by it, didn't I? Oh yeah, your Mii's right here. You can create, edit Mii. So I really like how they brought that back, because it's nice, because it's you have a personalized setting for the system rather than just like a profile. It's, you have a character that's personal to you. So I like that about the Switch. I like, yeah, I mean, everything about it's really nice. Sometimes I kind of wish the bezels were a little bit, I wish they kind of would have reduced the size a little more. As you can see, I mean, the bezels are the edges here, and they are a little bit big. You know, you can see where the plastic to cover the actual system is right here, and then you can see where the screen starts right here, this crease, I guess you could say. Yeah, so that there, see, like, I mean, it's like almost the same width as my thumb. I wish they would have like decreased that a little bit, just to give it a little bit of a bigger screen and make it look more full. Because I think it, you know, it's kind of like watching a movie in widescreen. I don't like it. I don't like watching movies in widescreen, but you know, that's kind of what it reminds me of. I feel like that's the best way to put it. But it doesn't bother me too much. I mean, I don't look at it like that. I still play it regardless. It's a nice size screen. It looks good. It's really clear. I kind of have the brightness down a little bit. That's why it doesn't look as good. Let's do the screen brightness, and you can see. But then it's going to be hard to see on the camera. But you see, it goes pretty bright. It's kind of like a like an iPhone, Team iPhone. Fuck Android. Anyways, sorry to offend any of you that have an Android. Not really. But yeah, so I like that a lot. The only thing I found pretty flaw with the system, or not the system, not even the system, but the controller, was the, like, when I move this left Joy-Con down to the right, if I move it slightly, I don't know if you can hear that. I don't even know if that appears on, but it's kind of like a springy noise. It's a spring noise that I hear. I don't know. I looked up. That's a lot of, you know, people have had that issue before, and I kind of wish that wasn't a problem because I'm kind of nitpicky about things like that. But I've kind of gotten to the point where I ignore it. It doesn't really bother me much. But when you play and it's really quiet, you can definitely hear it, and it kind of annoys me. But like I said, I learned to get past it, so it's not a big deal. Not a huge flaw. Really minor detail, but other than that, I mean, it feels great because it's like a matte color. It's not really, you know, it's not a glossy finish or anything, so it feels really nice in the hand. Like a matte finish feels good. It feels very smooth. I like the little details of them adding the, like how when you put on the switch there, you can see the red on the side. When you look at it, see how it, like when you put it in, it clicks in like that. Oh gosh, it didn't do it that time. There you go. You see it now? Yeah. So there it appears there, and I like how they customize it to each controller. How, like, when it's blue, when the blue one is in, the you know, you see the blue piece slide down with the controller, which I think is a really neat detail. I like things like that where they pay attention to detail. I can appreciate that, you know, because I'm a person that likes to see detail like that in something that I'm going to spend, you know, over $300 with. And what was that? Oops. Let's put it in sleep for now while I turn it around. All right. So, okay, I didn't put it in sleep. What's going on? There we go. Yeah, this is the back side of it. This is where the heat comes out of. So yeah, it's a really good system. It kind of went back to what like the DS does. Is like each game is like a memory card almost. See, if you push that down, you have your game. Push the home button. That's why I came back on. So you see you have the game Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So I like that a lot because it keeps everything very easy to carry around. You know, like I said, if you're going to grandma's house, you're going on an airplane, you have and you have a carry case. It makes it very easy to carry a lot of games with you just all at once. So I like that a lot. For some reason, I thought it was going to be like discs, but I didn't even think that, you know, something so small was, you know, like, why would it carry a disc? You're not going to fit a disc. The disc is bigger than this. But yeah, but so I like that a lot. The nostalgia is insane. I mean, it's like, it's, you know, that's probably, I would say that that's probably the biggest reason why I bought this, is because of the nostalgia that comes with it. I mean, I can play Mario games again. I can play Pokemon again. It makes it fun. It kind of broke up the same monotony that you get from Call of Duty. Typical, oh, go in a game, shoot, leave. You know, so that's why I got it. I haven't touched the PlayStation since. That's why you haven't seen me post any videos of like Call of Duty recently. Even though I know I had a series going. I will continue it eventually, but at the moment, I'm really enjoying the Switch. And if anybody was, you know, hesitant about getting it, I would recommend it. I would say 100%. You know, I mean, I know I haven't had it that long, but I mean, there's no complaints. I mean, you could take this with one system, you have 2 players. I mean, you know, and then you could take this on the go. You could even play with multiple people when you're leaving. You know, this will be your screen. Like if it's portable, you just take the screen with, take the actual tablet with you, the system technically, because this is the system. And yeah, me and my brother, when we go on the flight, I mean, that's 2 players right there that we can both play together instead of having to switch off. And then, you know, I love the colors. Kind of identifies each controller. I got, like I said, I got the Mario Party bundle. My girlfriend got it for me, and it comes with the green and yellow. So I like how they made it different colors also. So there's something else I wanted to say. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Like I said, the nostalgia is real. The new Super Mario Bros. Deluxe actually comes out next month, January 11th. I'm definitely getting that. As you all know, Ultimate, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out today. I want to get that. Right now I've been spending a lot of money on the Switch with the games and everything. So I will be getting that soon too. Oh, excuse me. Oof. So I will be getting that as well. Yeah, so hopefully I can post more videos. Let me know if you guys like the reviews. I enjoy reviewing things. I like giving my opinion on things. I like giving my, you know, input on what I think about different things. So, and like I said, again, follow me on Twitter. Guys, I post voting polls there of what I should do or not. For example, like if I should review the Switch, everybody liked it, so I was like, okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and do it and see how that turns out. So we'll see. Like the video if you guys want more of these type of videos, or if you know if you want more gameplay, anything, let me know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I keep saying wow, I don't realize that, but it's like I can probably make a montage of this and you'll get like a 20-minute video. So yeah, there we go again. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys love me a little setup Pokemon. So that brings me to a conclusion on that concludes my video here. I showed you the dock, I showed you the controller accessory, the Joy-Cons, the tablet, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, hope you guys liked the review, and leave a like if you guys want more, comment, or what you guys think. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed it. Deuces.